Hey there everyone, this is Raymond talking again about Sqeeqee.com. That's Sqeeqee.com. You can see it written right here and hopefully right here also. So you can go online, make an account, log in, talk to some friends, meet some new people, do the whole 9 yards. It's really cool, you guys. Again, that's Sqeeqee.com. This is maybe my fifth, sixth, seventh video I'm making. I know last time I did some stuff about exchanges and charities and all that kind of stuff. Today I'm gonna branch out from the charity. It's in the same mindset kind of giving and helping others, but today I'm going to be talking about paying it forward. And there's a feature on Sqeeqee called Pay It Forward, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that, what it is, what it means, how you can use it, all of that kind of stuff. But like always, I want to start by telling you about Sqeeqee. So if you've never heard of it, if you've never used it, I'll give you a brief little summary. There are two things I always make sure to talk about. The first one is also on my shirt, as you can see. It is social net worthing, not social networking, but it's social net worthing. And it's really something that's really new and innovative and cool. It allows you to monetize your social media activities so you can actually earn money. You can earn cash just by clicking through the site, doing things you're already doing on other sites for absolutely free. You're getting nothing out of that in your pocket. You come to Sqeeqee, you have some fun, meet some new people, you learn some stuff about what's going on in the world, and you can actually earn some hard-earned cash just by clicking through the site. So it's really cool. It's social net worthing. Take a look at it, you guys. The second thing I always make sure to talk about is the wide range of features on the Sqeeqee site. Today, like I said, I'm going to be talking about paying it forward. That's one of the features, but there's so many to name. That's why there's going to be so many of these videos. I'm going to be taking you guys through all the different features. But things that normally have an entire website dedicated to, there's just one feature for it on Sqeeqee. So you don't have to have all these different types of websites and different tabs open. You can just go on to Sqeeqee. Whatever you're looking for is going to be there. But without further ado, let me talk about the paying it forward feature. Like I said last time, I talked about charity, which was all about giving back. It's all about helping a cause. The pay it forward feature is pretty much the same thing as far as giving to others and feeling good about yourself while doing so. When you pay it forward, it's in a nutshell, it's a random act of kindness. So maybe there's someone who needs some help. It's not a formal charity per se. It's not something that's set up by an organization, but maybe it's just someone down the block who needs some help. Maybe it's someone who needs to just help put food on the table for their family. Maybe their car died, they're having car problems, and it would really make their day if you helped them out. You can go on to Sqeeqee, you can go on to the Pay It Forward feature and do a quick random act of kindness. You can give them some financial backing to get through what they're doing. Maybe they have their mindset on going on vacation or something. They've never been on vacation, and they go on Sqeeqee to make a Pay It Forward for that, and you can help them out. Or if you know someone that you want to make a Pay It Forward for, you can do it kind of as a gift, I guess. Maybe surprise them with something. Say, hey, look, I made this for you on Sqeeqee. Look what I did for you. You're a really good friend. I can help you out that way. And just like most of the features on Sqeeqee, it's completely free of charge. It's not going to charge you $5 a month or anything crazy like that to sign up. It's completely free. All of the interactions between the users are completely free, so it's really cool. And speaking of the interactions, I'm going to again turn the camera around and show you guys what exactly I'm talking about, so I can take you through the steps and show you how to create one, show you how to donate to others. And I'll do that right now just so you can actually see what I'm saying. I'll show you my screen if you want to wait 1 second. And here it is. Oh, that's the pull down menu. Let me get this situated. Here you see my screen like always. Here it is. Zoom in a little bit, make it a little easier for you to see. Hopefully you guys at home can see it, see all of the writing and everything. But like always, here on Sqeeqee, most of the features, most of the things that you're going to be doing will be found in this pull down menu here on the top left, which is these 3 bars, and there's the home, the view interest, the gallery, all of these cool things. Now when you're looking for the Pay It Forward, you're going to be looking in the community section. You're going to pass the jobs, events, charity banks, and here it is right here to pay it forward. Now don't forget, you guys, if there's anybody who just wants a really brief summary or a recap of what I'm saying today, you can just right here, right here on the right, this little eye, you can click that and it'll give you a little bit of a reminder of exactly what I'm saying right now, pretty much just telling you what the pay it forward is, giving you a brief description of it, and maybe later on you can take a look and validate everything that I'm saying, and you can read it that way. But let me click it to show you guys what I'm saying. It'll bring you to the pay it forward, not the menu, but the page. And here you see a couple of people here with different projects or different pay it forward campaigns. This is a whole long laundry list of them. Let me see if I can maybe click one. Let's see. Here's one. Make a homeless man's day. Here's one from Vince. As you can see, there's different things, different little sections, I guess. This first one, you can see how much he's looking to raise, how much he put in, the expiration date, how many followers he has, all of that kind of stuff. And before I get into the actual details of the specific pay it forward campaigns, just like everything on Sqeeqee, you can always go to the top and sort. You can order here. If you click here, it tells you if you want to sort the pay it forward campaigns by user, A to Z, alphabetical, by the amount of money raised, by the created date. There's so many different things you can do just by sorting it. Or if you're looking for something specific or particular, right here in the search bar, you can search directly for it. Now let me go back and find the one. Let me go a little bit more in detail about it. Here's one. There are three options. The first option is donate, the second option is detail, and the third one is donors. Now if you were to click donate, it takes you straight to the area. If all you need to see is this right here, and you think this is something that you want to help out, you want to help Vince make a homeless man's day, you can click donate and it'll take you to the page where you can put in your information, donate, depending on how much he's asking, maybe $1 up to $10, $20, $30, $50, $100, whatever you feel is justified. You can do it there in the donate section. The details section brings you to, maybe you look at this and you think you want to know a little bit more, a little bit extra, maybe a backstory. You can click the details and it'll give you anywhere from one sentence to a couple of paragraphs of just exactly what that is, the details, just telling you what it is that he's trying to do, who he's trying to help, why he's trying to help them, the whole 9 yards. The third one is, I think this one's relatively new, so I don't know if it has any donors yet, but if there were any donors, we'll keep in mind there are two options. You can donate anonymously, and if you do that, you won't show up in the donors. But if you donate in the normal way, your name will show up, and your username and your page will be clickable by someone. If they click the donor spot, it'll go straight to all of the people who donated for that specific cause. And if you want to know a little bit more about the person who set up the Pay It Forward campaign, very simple. You just click right here on their photo, you can click on the name, it'll take you to their page and you can see what they've been doing, who they're interacting with, anything in their shops, any other campaigns they may have. It's really easy doing that. But let me click on the details because I know that's something that's probably going to be the most utilized of the three, because I'm sure people are going to want to know what exactly they're getting themselves into before they donate. So let me click the details. It takes you to the page that tells you a little bit more about what exactly he's trying to do. Let's see, this guy, well, let me just highlight this so you know where I'm looking. It's talking about a homeless man every day. He's always really nice. It'll make his day just to surprise him with a pretty good sum of money. So that's the gist of it in this paragraph. He's talking about someone in his local community who is a really nice man who may have just fell on some hard times, and he's looking to do a random act of kindness for him. If this is something that you think is a good idea, maybe a good cause, it'll make you feel better about yourself giving to someone to maybe help get back on their feet, you can go up to the top. And like I explained and expressed earlier, the two options are to donate or to donate anonymously if for whatever reason you may have, if you don't want people to know that it was you, if you're just that humble of a person, you can just click anonymous and no one will know, or just a normal donate. Up here it ranges depending on how much the person wants to be donated. It can range from $1 up to infinite amount, however much he's looking for. You type in $1, maybe $2, 3, maybe 10. You type in whatever you want to, and then you click one of the two options if you were to donate to that cause. Now down here, I always make sure to say this in every video because it's really cool what Sqeeqee does. They allow you to share it and broadcast with your friends across the board on all of the social media platforms. Well, the first section, oh yeah, here it is. I was gonna say the first thing is on Sqeeqee. Right here, if you want to repost it on your page, on your wall, you just click the repost. It'll give you the option to repost it on your page or also the page of another user to kind of show it to them or show it to anybody who goes to your page and on your wall. You can click repost. It's really easy. The other thing is this line of other sites. If you want to push it over to those sites to really get the word out, really help these people out and help out the people who are a part of the Pay It Forward campaign on both sides of it. And the third one is the URL. Maybe if you want to just shoot over an email to someone, you can send them and share to them the URL. They just click on it and it takes you right here. So it's really a lot of different ways to broadcast the Pay It Forward movement on Sqeeqee. Now if you scroll down a little bit, like all of the other features, they always have comments. People are talking about good karma, so thoughtful, different things people might say. Maybe they'll ask questions in here. Maybe they have concerns. You can always do that down here in the comment box. Now, let me go back to the beginning actually so I can take you from there. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Now I'm going to show you guys if you wanted to make your own Pay It Forward campaign, your own Pay It Forward option for someone to donate to, maybe a friend, a family member, someone you know, maybe like that person had a homeless man in his community that he sees all the time that he wants to give back to. It's very simple. Here on the right side you have a couple of options. After you already make a Pay It Forward campaign, it shows up right here, my Pay It Forward products, or not, I'm sorry, not products, projects. The third one is projects that you're following. If you want to keep your eye on one, keep tabs on it, you click the follow button on it and it takes it right here so you can really just see them all. Maybe there's 3 or 4 of them that you're thinking of donating to, but you're waiting to hear back from them after you asked a question first, and you can click on them right in here and you'll have them in a list of them and you'll be able to see it very easily. The third one is if you already donated to one, you donated to a Pay It Forward campaign. You can see it here. If you have 2 or 3 that you've donated to, they'll be listed in here. Very simple. Well, let me click on it so at least you can see. There's nothing in here yet, but you'll see it'll be right here in this empty space. It'll be maybe 1 here, 2 here, 3, 4, all the way down. Now the last thing, like I said I would show you guys, is how to create a Pay It Forward project. It's very simple. I can't stress enough how cool it is on Sqeeqee, how easy everything is and user friendly. You don't need to take an IT class or anything to learn how to use Sqeeqee. It's all very user friendly and it's really easy to pick up. On the Pay It Forward feature, I won't make one. I'll just put maybe test or I'll just make a tester Pay It Forward campaign just so you can see the process, and I won't actually make one, but there's maybe about 10 options for you to do to really get the word out for your Pay It Forward project. Obviously the title is the first thing you do. I'll just type in test. Oh yeah, see, I did this earlier, so the options are already in there. The total amount you want to give away is the next thing. Let's say you want to just give out $100. Now the next thing, let me see if I can do this. There we go. Maybe a little closer. The next thing is asking you if you want to attract followers or peers who will donate to the cause, or if you want to just attract people who you will donate money to. For this one, we'll say we want to attract people who will help donate to your cause, since you're asking for money, whatever the cause may be. We'll click that first one for now. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I've explained the different payment methods they have on Sqeeqee. I've explained the Sqeeqee Bucks currency. That's really kind of cool, which is a big, huge part of the social net worthing is Sqeeqee's Sqeeqee Bucks. And what that does is it allows you to click through the site, and every time you click something, every time you post something, right now I'm making a pay it forward campaign. If you were to do that, it gives you a Sqeeqee Bucks, which can in turn be used to cash out on PayPal or to use in the Sqeeqee shops, the Sqeeqee Sqeeqee features like pay it forward, exchanges, all of that kind of cool stuff. This one gives you the option if you want to use US dollars, Sqeeqee Bucks only, or it gives you the option of both currencies. For this one, let's take both currencies. The amount of money you're willing to put out for the test. Normally, if this is yours, you might put a couple bucks in it, but this is a test, so let me just put 0 just to make it simple. The money that you're willing to attract, or I'm sorry, this one right here, the money that I need to attract, that one stays blank because you already put it in that top. And the last one here, let's say, well, let me read it for you. It says money required from each follower who joins. Now, what this means, maybe you want at minimum $1 if someone were to donate. Sometimes maybe it's a very large campaign and you say maybe the minimum is $10 or the minimum donation is $20. For this one, let's just say $1. Keep it short, keep it sweet and simple. Now here is the amount of days available. It gives you 3 options. It could either be a month, it could be 45 days, or if you just want it to be open and unlimited, open-ended pay it forward campaign, I'll choose that one just for this scenario here. Now this box down here is where, oops, here it is. Let me. I realize now that it wasn't showing you guys. I zoomed in. Let me zoom back out to make it easy. There it is. This is the option here for the 30 days, 45 days, or unlimited. And now at the bottom is the big box area where it asks you to describe your pay it forward campaign. For this one, I'll just put test again just to make it simple, but you'll put maybe a sentence to a couple paragraphs of what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and why you're doing it. The last couple of things, just like all of the other features, it asks you to link an external video. Maybe if there's a commercial or something that's cool, that'll really get people to really get their attention, to bring to your pay it forward campaign, or any kind of video on YouTube, on Vimeo, or even on Sqeeqee somewhere, you can link it right here. Or if there's a file with an attachment with a photo of maybe a logo or maybe just a funny picture that you think people might like, you can do that here and browse through your computer. And of course, like all of the other ones, the meta title and the meta description, just to get people a little bit more in sync with what you're trying to do. Now, this all just says test and really simple, so after I click this, don't expect much. It won't be anything too eye-catching, but I will click submit just so you can see where it goes and what it looks like when you do that. Here you see this is my photo. This is the name up here, test, $1. Just a description is the test, but you can see how simple it is, how it took no time at all. If you have an idea for a pay it forward project, you can set it up that easy. And down here will be the comments. And if I go to, pay it forward, all you have to do is just find it in my pay it forward projects, and it's right there for you guys. So that's pay it forward. It's a pretty simple concept, and it's really cool to give back and to help your community and maybe help someone else that you've never seen before, but you know there's someone in need. Pay it forward, you guys. It's one of the many features on Sqeeqee. If you have any other questions, you can always find me on Sqeeqee.com and ask away. Hopefully I'll find it in a relatively quick manner and get back to you guys. So I will see you on Sqeeqee.